My name is Susana Vasquez and I'm a guitar player from Colombia based in New York City. I've been playing for the reggaetonera Latin artist Karol G, so I thought it would be great to show you some of the techniques I use with her playing live. So for many years I was a big fan of funk music and I listened to a lot of records, and some of them, like the ones from Michael Jackson, they used this technique that was like palm muting single notes. That it really added a very rhythmic element that fit perfectly on the mix of the song. So when I started working with Karol, I figured out that was gonna really work with the style. So the first thing I always think is that I'm being a very rhythmic element that's sitting on top of everything else, because you got the keys, you got the drums, you got everything else, and the guitar needs to fit in there. And this is a technique that really works for that. So the first thing that's really important to me is the sound. So I'm always having a delay on this kind of stuff. That is a dotted 8 delay with a big mix and a couple of repeats, as you can see. So every time I play, that delay is giving me even more rhythm. So I think I feel like I'm dancing with the delay. I'm kind of like listening to the delay and playing with it and kind of like going back and forth. So that's really important to me. The other thing about this technique is both right hand and left hand are doing very important things. So the first thing, the right hand, it's always going to be muting a little bit the bridge, not completely, but a little bit. Kind of you hear the note like this. So you should position your hand right in the bridge and kind of like muting the note so it doesn't sound like this, but rather more muted. So this is very important. The other part is the left hand that is also going to be muting. I'm playing the note, but the note doesn't sound fully. It doesn't sound like that. It's like very short, very staccato. I'm releasing the left hand very quickly, kind of to the point that it's all kind of like muted, you know. So I'm accenting some notes with the left hand, kind of like pushing the string, going back and forth and kind of creating rhythms. Another very important aspect is that I'm always, with the right hand, I'm always doing this moment, because I have the subdivision here. I have the beat, tap, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the beat, and the subdivisions on top of that, taka, 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 taka. So this hand is giving me the subdivisions, taka, 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 taka. And this is very important. A lot of funk players, they just think like that, going up, down, taka, 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 all the time. So I'm kind of like doing this movement all the time here, and I'm keeping the subdivision. So what you can do is you can start with only one note on any note, it doesn't matter the key, anything, just one note, and kind of thinking about that. First, thinking about the muting of this hand, the right hand, and keeping the subdivision, and then kind of slowly adding that note in and out. Always very staccato, like always trying to release as fast as possible, and accenting. So I'm accenting some random notes and creating rhythms with that. So that's very important. another very important part is the dynamics of the whole thing. All the notes, they don't sound the same. I'm accenting some notes, some others are really ghost note, what we will call. They're really muted, and others are really loud. So that is what makes this floating and very danceable, because this is dance music, it's reggaeton, it's all about dancing.